If you're a thrill seeker or someone who loves adventure, even you might have even felt these went a little too far. At Calypso Water Park, you'd have found this bad boy. Reportedly, the steamer slide was one of the most dangerous water slides in the entire world. In 2015, they were ordered by Ontario to pay nearly $500,000 in damages caused by the steamer slide for how it caused consistent severe neck and back injuries to its riders, but then went on to never report the incidents, which dated as far back as 2011. Reports of injuries and mishaps are still available on TripAdvisor. One couple reporting a broken collarbone, a concussion, and all the park did was give them nearly expired passes to come back. Not a good look, Calypso Water Park. Like and subscribe in the next 3 seconds and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the year. Action Park earns a couple of spots on this list with its plethora of poorly designed park rides, but the Cannonball Falls seemingly had no thought gone into the design. In fact, of all the rides, Cannonball Falls had the highest number of reported injuries than any other ride in the park, sometimes upwards of 25 per season, each season it was open. The thing was, at the end of this long ride, riders would be shot into a pool that was not correctly marked and also a 10-foot drop off the slide to the water. So not only did the riders have a long way down, but they would frequently lose their bathing suits and hit unsuspecting swimmers down below. Not a good way to end a day.
It's hot out. This is a great place to spend the day with your family.
There's nothing quite as fun as a family raft ride, unless you mean Aquasphere. Now, this park has a few troublesome passages, but Aquasphere in particular has been linked to a suspiciously high number of accidents and reports. People hitting their heads, suffering head trauma. The park had to close the ride for 10 months before reopening, and another accident happened within 10 days. If I believed in curses, I'd say this ride is definitely in that mysterious realm. Or, terribly designed. While it's not a slide, the tidal wave pool at Action Park was an actual abomination, and a dangerous one at best. What do you get with a ride nicknamed Grave Pool? Too many people, and a total of 2 lifeguards maximum for the entire pool? Well, disaster. 2 people were killed by the waves before it closed. Any given busy weekend, the 2 lifeguards on duty might have to save 30 or more people. Who thought this was a good idea? If you've ever thought to yourself, I'd love to go on a log flume ride that's exclusively Western themed, you would have been the perfect audience for Shoot the Rapids. Except it ended in disaster in 2013 when a log flipped over, injuring all 7 riders and sending one to the hospital. It's probably for the best that the ride stayed closed for the remainder of that season and was finally retired in 2016. Talk about ending in disaster, and you're bound to end up in the infamous Verrückt at Kansas City Water Park. This one was dangerous from the start due to the lack of restraints and steel netting built to catch anyone who went flying. Unfortunately, it worked too well when a 10-year-old boy managed to go flying and ultimately lost his head in the netting. This incident was what caused its ultimate closure and dismantling just 2 months later. Of all of Action Park's dangerous attractions, Cannonball Loop, throws us for a loop. The design seemed innovative at the time, but leaves us scratching our heads now. Without a track, people can't maintain traction on an entire 360-degree loop. They would have to be lubed up with water to, hopefully, help solve the problem. People were so often getting stuck on this little death trap that it only stayed open for 13 seasons. The park eventually admitted that there was no real engineering that went into it, and testing was just trial and error. The thing about that is, trial and error really meant just paying volunteers and park staff $100 to try it out, and eventually, people stopped falling for that. Now, if you like these videos and want to see more, then make sure you leave us a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications to be the first to watch all our new and exciting videos. I will be replying to every comment on this video as well, so good luck.